Hey Taurus, I hope you guys are doing great. It's the Tipsy Intuitive here to do your month ahead tarot and oracle card reading. So we're going to see what area of life that Spirit wants you to focus on for the upcoming month. And the first card we have out for you is giving. So it looks like Spirit wants you to focus on giving more than receiving. So let's pull some oracle cards and see what overall energy is surrounding this reading for you guys. And the first card that we have out for you is victory. Let's see what other oracle cards, what other energies are surrounding my Taurus collective for the upcoming month. And what we have for you is the situation will improve. All right, so off the break, Taurus, it looks like you all are headed for some pretty good things, but there also seems to be that there is going to be an element of you giving. So this may not necessarily be the month that you are actually going to receive what you've been working towards, but now it almost feels like this is a time that you need to kind of double down on your efforts, where I almost get the sense that you've been sort of scooting around the perimeter of something, you know, where you haven't necessarily been sort of giving your all. You've been maybe contemplating, you've maybe been dipping a little bit of a toe in, but there's some feeling of disappointment, right, that's been surrounding you, that you haven't necessarily achieved what you have wanted to accomplish. And part of that might be because you haven't necessarily been giving your all to this. So it feels like in the upcoming month, there is an opportunity for you to be successful, and you will start to see improvement, but it's going to require you sort of putting some level of additional effort into things. It's going to require you to sort of step up to the plate, but understand that your actions will sort of put you on the right path to achieving what it is that you're looking to do. So getting into a little bit of Lenormand, in the first position that we have for your energy coming into this new month, we have the mice. So this is very much a card of you sort of nibbling around the edges, if you will. You know, when you see mice and they have their little block of cheese, they don't necessarily take big bites, right? They just kind of flirt around the edges. You know, there's not too much that they're doing. They're kind of taking their time with things. And it feels like this has been your energy. So this is you not really sort of jumping in. And there might be an element here of people who have sort of told you that, you know, maybe you can't do it. There might be some naysayers in your life that have kept you from fully exploring this opportunity or fully committing yourself. But, you know, this is not someone who's sort of been all in. And what we have to clarify that, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Now, the Six of Wands, when it's upright, is typically an energy of victory, right? Of accomplishment, of achievement, of recognition. So I feel like these two sort of tie in together, right? That you're just on the outside, haven't really taken that big leap, haven't taken that big bite. And there may be some people around you who have sort of discouraged you from this path, telling you that you can't do it, that you can't achieve it, that you're not doing enough. And so you're going into this with a little bit of energy of reluctance and a little bit of a feeling of defeat as well, that you haven't gotten that victory that you've been looking for. But I do think that it's because you haven't necessarily completely committed, that you haven't fully applied yourself to whatever this is. Now, the challenge that we see for you, we have the journal, and we have that clarified by the Emperor in reverse. So what these cards tell me, that your biggest challenge that you're sort of facing is that level of commitment, right? Taking that time to sort of sit down and map out what the road ahead looks like for you, and sort of standing fully in your power. blocking out these sort of negative things that you're hearing, these negative things that you're feeling from other people, and just diving all in, having that confidence, having that faith in yourself that you will be able to achieve this victory that you haven't gotten so far. Now, looking at your opportunities, we have, this is interesting. So this is amazing. We have the clock tower, and we also have the moon in reverse. So the biggest opportunity that's coming for you in the month ahead is a matter of timing and gaining clarity, right? So, you know, this is you sort of finding yourself. We had the moon come out in reverse. I don't know why I put it upright, but where things were kind of muddy, overcoming this challenge of figuring out what your next best step is, mapping things out, writing things down, even if it's journaling and using that to manifest what it is that you want to come to fruition. That's the biggest opportunity. Once you start doing that, it's only a matter of timing before you have that aha moment, before things sort of click and it's like, this is what I need to do to move forward. This is what my path looks like. This is how I will start making things better over the next few weeks. So there's a huge opportunity that's waiting for you here. Now, as far as advice goes, we have one Lenormand card that came out. Look at this. Look at this. We have the Lady, and we also have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So Taurus, this is you stepping into your power, sort of recapturing your dignity, your poise, it's almost like, if you've ever seen this movie, what's it called? And I think I used this example in another reading, Made in Manhattan, when Jennifer Lopez has her like big moment, her big entrance into this gala, and her makeup's done, her hair's done. She has like on the perfect gown and all of that good stuff. Like, this is you sort of stepping into that self-confidence. Even if you don't necessarily feel certain about, your approach, this is you saying, you know what? I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to straighten my back and I'm going to go for it. And with the Ten of Swords in reverse, this is releasing all of this negativity, all of these naysayers, and standing in your own power. So Spirit is saying that you are fully capable of this accomplishment, but you need to start putting in that work, right? Instead of just sort of accepting this narrative that people have created for you, that have sort of stalled your efforts, that have made you hesitant to move forward. Spirit is saying, nope, now is your time. Block out all of that noise. Like, embrace your emperor energy, even though it's hard, and step into this new role of confidence, of self-assurance, of like that go get itness, and go get it. Go get it. And what we have for your potential outcome, which is also super glorious, right? We have the Key clarified by the Hermit. So what this is telling me is that the outcome for this month, if you're able to put this work in, right? If you're able to sort of block out this noise, reframe your thoughts, and step into your personal power, that there is going to be the unlocking of something. And you're going to see these changes with the Hermit. The path in front of you is going to be illuminated. If you can see in this card, this is someone standing with this light, and we have all of this shadow and darkness here, but this light is cutting straight through it. And that's what you're going to see, Taurus. Stepping into your personal power, embracing all of this positive energy and faith that you have in yourself and the universe is going to be like a light cutting through this darkness. And we saw this opportunity, right, with the moon in reverse. There's no more cloudiness. There's no more muddiness. It's you having that perfect vision in terms of moving forward. And it's only a matter of time that you're putting yourself on this path to victory. So while this month may not have these dramatic changes or the ultimate outcome that you've been looking for, this is very much your opportunity to start taking steps. And I think that you will start seeing that incremental improvement that you've been looking for on your path. Now, the final message that we have, and this is amazing because Spirit is speaking to y'all right now, Taurus, we have tune out distractions. And what did we say in the beginning? That there might be people around you that are chattering, right? That are causing you not to take that leap. Naysayers. And we also saw that with the advice from Spirit, blocking out this negativity and standing in your own power. Spirit is reinforcing the fact that you need to tune out all of that noise, because that's what's keeping you from progressing. That's what's keeping you in this place of disappointment and not seeing this victory, this accomplishment, this achievement that you really want to have in your life. So, Taurus, it's time to do you. It's time to do you. It's time for you to double down. It's time for you to start giving and reject the bullshit that people have been putting towards you. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. But in the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.